Did the Packers do enough at the wide receiver position in the draft? I mean, Devontae Adams, unfortunately for Packers fans, is gone. He's not coming back. Is this going to be a weakness for them?
Well, it's not going to be as strong as it was. I'll say that. What they did do was they added speed and playmaking ability throughout this draft, which is what they needed. Matt LaFleur mentioned that at the owners meeting about a month ago. Christian Watson brings 4.36 speed. He's going to be able to step in right away and be that downfield vertical presence that they're missing with MVS now in Kansas City. On top of that, he took a number of snaps out of the backfield while at North Dakota State. And not that I expect him to be lined up in the backfield when you have Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, but he can be utilized in that gadget role, be the motion man, quick screens, get him the ball in space. So those are two areas where he's going to be able to make an impact right away. Romeo Doubs is another big play threat, and Brian Gutekunst referenced him being a polished receiver. Obviously, he still has areas that he can improve. And then Samori Toure, again, another speed, big play guy, averaged almost 20 yards per catch at Nebraska. So they added some needed speed and playmaking, which they did not have prior to the draft. And if, like I mentioned, the wide receiver room isn't going to be nearly as good as it was. But for the Green Bay Packers to be effective, it's going to rely heavily on Matt LaFleur's scheme. He's been touted for his ability to scheme players open, and he's going to need to do that more than what he has in the past when you maybe don't have a Devontae Adams who can create that space on his own. And then a lot of it as well, it's going to fall on Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back MVP, 4-time MVP. He's going to have to elevate this group as well and flip into the defensive side of the ball. They're going to rely much more heavily on the defense than what they have in years. So the wide receiver room as a whole is going to be decreased, but you hope that with LaFleur's ability to scheme guys open, Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers, having that arguably the best running back duo in football, what looks like to be a very strong defense, that all of that can help elevate the team as a whole and close that gap from losing Devontae Adams. So to answer the question, did they do enough? I'm not sure. I think as constructed, this receiver room can be good enough for the Green Bay Packers to win, of course, as long as those other things happen. This isn't going to be like years past where I don't expect them to lead the NFL in scoring like they did in 2020. I'll just say that.